السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. We will start concept number 1 in unit 4 titled by effect of gravity. Lesson 1. Gravity is the source that pulls the object with mass toward the center of the earth. Is the force of attraction between objects? How does gravity affect the movement of objects? The force of gravity pulls the object down toward the ground such as a skydriver. The force between the sun and objects in the solar system keeps the planets revolving in the fixed orbits. The gravity of the moon affects the ocean tides. In basketball game, it falls due to gravity that pulls down to the center of ground. The effect of gravity on movement objects. Number 1. Girl on a slide. The force of gravity is pulling the girl and move down the slide. If there is no gravity, there were no forces that pull the girl downward and also not be held to the slide. Revolving of moon around the earth. The force of gravity is pulling the moon, so it still revolves it in the orbits around the earth. If there is no gravity between moon and earth, the moon just floats off into space. Now we will start lesson 2, mass and gravitational force. The gravity of object increase as its mass increase and vice versa. Distance and gravitational force. The gravitational force decrease as the distance between two objects increase and vice versa. Force, it is a pull or a push that is applied to an object. Types of forces. Magnet has a kind of invisible force that cannot be seen, known as magnetism. Magnetism is the force of attraction or repulsion between two magnets or between magnet and object. Magnet can exert pulling and pushing force of magnetism as pulling force of magnet, pushing force of magnet. Number 2. Wind. Push the blade of wind turbines to move it. Number 4. Gravity. Pull a cup you drop to the floor. Effect the cup falls to the ground. Now we will start lesson 3. What is meant by gravity? Gravity is the force of attraction that exists between objects that have mass. Examples: when something slips out of your hand and falls to floor, the force of gravity keeps us from floating into space. Force of gravity. Gravity changes the direction of anything you throw into the air. Gravity doesn't only act on falling or moving objects but also act on objects that don't move, as boys sit on a chair. Gravity and mass. When mass increases, the gravity increases. All objects have gravity because they have mass. Now we will start lesson number 4, pull and gravity around us. Gravity is the force of object with more mass that pulls object with less mass toward them. Example: the sun pulls all planets toward it. Number 2. Gravity. Keep planet in orbit around the sun.